Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to the Big Podcast for the episode 9. Welcome back. Well, I'm gonna give y'all a quick skinny rant. Start it off. You know how we do it. I want to talk to y'all about I want to talk to the men and the women about the mental health of us. You know, our mental health right now, and the things that affect us with us not going to get checked out, without going to get our mental health checked out. You know what I'm saying? That causes a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna start with the men first. I think when us men don't go get checked out, check on our mentality and our mental health, we end up doing certain things that we shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? We don't take our meds, or we don't even prescribe to meds. We just might use weed to calm yourself down. I notice a lot of us might use weed when we get angry and stuff like that. We just want to hit some weed, thinking that that's going to really be the cure for what's wrong with you. Or we go to the alcohol. We all know the bottle. We run to the bottle, but we never really think, why do we run to that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big heavy drinker. I smoke weed, but I'm not a heavy smoker. I don't gotta. When I'm mad, I gotta go hit the weed or that. I just smoke it because I like smoking for pleasure. So that's what I think. But for real, I might got a little mental problem. It might be something wrong with me, and I need to go talk to somebody to figure out what is wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all ever think about that? Like, subscribe, and comment if I can give y'all these wonderful topics that make your mind think. That you know what I'm saying, to get your blood running. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm like. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Is give you these good topics. So getting your mental checked on is very important. So that's what let's start there, men. So and by not getting it checked on, you know, it puts you in a bad space, and you don't ever notice that the jails is filled up with us because a lot of those mental problems that we have that we refuse to get addressed. You know what I'm saying? And now I talk to the women, because I feel as though the women, they may have mental problems too, but I don't think they run to violence when they have mental problems. I think when the women have the mental problems, that's when they run to showing off their body. You know what I'm saying? Or run to being work at the strip club and stuff like that. Because I don't just think the regular, everyday girl wants to be out here showing her body to 10, 50, over 100 different men a day. I don't think that that's what the regular woman likes to do. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, and no disrespect to nobody out there, but this is just from the topics that I've been reading and from the research that I've been doing on mental health and the things that affect you by not going to get your mental health checked out. These are the results of it. You know, you find men being violent. You find men being alcoholics. You know what I'm saying? Those are some of the roads you go down when you don't get your mental health checked on. And then for as far as the women, you find them being more promiscuous than normally, and you find, you know, they be more not women-like. I'm gonna just say it like that. Y'all know where I'm going at with that. So I just thought I would rant to y'all about getting our mental health checked on, because that's something that we really need to do right about now. And don't be ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed to go get checked out and talk to somebody if you need to talk to somebody, because I think all of us need to talk to somebody at times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not go now and get checked on, you know, and find out what's really going on, and why are you angry when you probably shouldn't be angry, or why are you antsy when you shouldn't be antsy. So that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. That's what I wanted to rant with y'all about, and that's all I wanted to say. Let's go. Let's get it. Welcome back to the Big Podcast, episode 9. We're going live, episode 10, y'all. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in, man, when we go live. So I wanted to talk to the women. It's time to talk to my ladies again. I love talking to my women out there. Shout out to the women that be commenting down below and be sharing the podcast with all their friends and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. But I want to ask y'all women about men, and I want to ask y'all, what do y'all know the difference from a street guy and a college guy, or a street man and a working man? I'm gonna just go there. Street dudes and working dudes. Do you know the difference? Because a lot of times I'm noticing that my women, they be dealing with street dudes, but they be treating the street dude like he a working dude. No, this a street nigga, man. This nigga will shoot your sister, your cousin, your brother. He'll do whatever because he's from the streets. You know what I'm saying? He'll rob you, he'll backdoor you, he'll cheat on you, he'll fuck your mother, man. You got to be very careful when you're dealing with these street dudes. No disrespect to my street dudes. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to my street dudes, because, I mean, I'm just keeping it real, brothers. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, but my women, they get it confused, not knowing that what comes with a street dude. It's certain things that comes with a street dude, and it's going to all fall in line when you're dealing with him. It might take some time, but it's going to all go the street way. Now, when you're working with a working man, he might have some street qualities or some street dreams, you know what I'm saying, or want to be a street guy, but it's a total different. It's two different people. They live two different worlds. They show love in a different way. They respect each other. They show respect in a different way. They show disrespect in a different way. So you just got to know the characteristics of the men that you're choosing out there. And I think that's a good thought process for you women to think about when you're choosing your men out here. You know, do you want a street dude? Because if you do want a street dude, you need to understand what comes with the street dude. You see what I'm saying? And stop trying to change him. Stop trying to change men. A working man is going to be boring. You just going to have to know that. He's going to be a boring guy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to come home. He's going to go to work. He's going to come home from work and sit in the house and watch Cheers and watch Seinfeld and watch 2 Men and a Baby. You know what I'm saying? Watch stuff like that because he's just trying to chill. You know what I'm saying? But your street dude or your dude even with street dreams, he going to be the guy and then want to watch BMF and Rick Ross movie and Snowfall and all those type of movies. Those are the dudes that they might leave the streets, but they still got street dreams. So they want to watch this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, you ask the dude this. I'm going to give you this and then we're going to move on to another topic. You ask your dude, did he watch The Cosby Show when he was young? If he watched The Cosby Show when he was young, then he might be a good dude. That's how I feel. You know, if you watch The Cosby Show, you got good values and morals. But if you didn't watch The Cosby Show and you grew up watching something like, what's them new shows that be coming out that be going up off of? The new ratchet shows like Boondocks and stuff like that, and Family Guy, and there's a couple of more ratchet shows out here that they be watching, but they're not coming to mind right now. But it's just one big solution that you have to figure out, ladies, when it comes to picking your man, and when it comes to dealing with a street guy or dealing with a working man. That's all I'm just saying. Figure it out.
My life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class with 10. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. Horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound?
Welcome back to the Big Podcast. I'm going to talk to y'all real quick. I want to touch bases. Who is your kid's positive role model? Do you give your kids a positive role model? Do you set positive examples for them to look up to positive role models? Because it seems like right now, the entertainment business has our mind. So the positive role model that we look up to, I see a lot of people quote what the rapper said, quote what the dude on the podcast said, quote what the, we be quoting people like these, But we never quote scholars. We never quote what the teacher said. We never quote what the professor said. We're not quoting them people no more. We didn't put the professor and the teacher at the bottom of the quote totem pole. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have not heard nobody quote no great person. They're not even quoting what Louis Farrakhan saying no more to supposed to bring brothers together. They're not even quoting that no more. All they quoting is Bootsy. You know what I'm saying? Bootsy said this, Bootsy said this. Man, you know how I feel about Bootsy. Who is Bootsy? Bootsy ain't nothing, man. How's you quoting Bootsy, man? I'm not about to be quoting no Bootsy. What's up with y'all? So, that's what I wanted to say. Who is the positive role models for the black community right now? Who would y'all say is the most positive role model for the black community right now? And if I would have to say, from what I see, who y'all look up to, I would say it's Jay-Z, Beyonce, something like that. Like, y'all don't even look up to the king and the queen, that lady Markle or whatever her name is, and Prince Harry and them. They don't even get the glory that y'all used to give. You know what I'm saying? Those type of people. We look up to the rappers, the athletes, and the movie stars. Those are our gods. You know what I'm saying? And most of them people dropped out of school. They don't even got no education. They ain't got no education. Ain't no basketball player got no education. Ain't no basketball player got no PhD. Do you know that? It's rare that a football player got a PhD or master's degree or whatever the highest degree you get when you go to college and go to college for 5 or 6 years, a doctor's degree or whatever that may be. It's rare that you're gonna find an athlete or a movie star with those credentials. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have no brains. They had whatever it took to make it in that industry. Or he had whatever it take to make it as a basketball player. Or he had, as a football player. Or he was acting or something, played a role. Stuff like that. Those are the people y'all look up to? No, I don't see that as a good I don't see those as good people to be looking up to. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I wanted to say. On that note, and I holler back at y'all. I'm a sparkler. What's up? Welcome back to the Big Podcast with episode 9. I want to talk to y'all about some sports for a minute. We ain't talking about sports in a little while. Let's kick it about the NBA. Let's talk about the top teams in the NBA. We're gonna start with the East. What y'all know about the East? About the Boston Celtics being the number 1 team right now. They are 15-6. They got the best record. Tatum, Brown, they looking sweet. But Giannis and them right behind them, they got the same amount of wins, 15 right now. Both of them got 15 wins, so them the top teams in the East. Boom. Then you go to the West. On the West Coast, you got Minnesota right now. Minnesota got 16 wins and only got 4 losses. They looking sweet. I told y'all about that boy that Minnesota got. I don't even know his name right now. I don't even know who Minnesota got, for real. I ain't even gonna fake on you. So Minnesota looking sweet out there. And then OKC behind Minnesota, they got 13 wins. And that's who I told y'all about, Shea Gilchrist, you know what I'm saying, for OKC. Yeah, so they got 13 wins and 7 losses. So them the top 2 teams on the East and on the West. But what about my Lakers, though? What about LeBron James, y'all? Jordan fans out there. I know y'all gotta give it up for LeBron. Y'all see what he's doing right now. Y'all see what he's doing. Y'all see the numbers he's putting up. Y'all see everything. Y'all see, yeah, it is what it is, man. King James, say his name. Let me hear y'all say it. So, I'm with King James. You know, I watched Jordan all my life. I done seen Jordan do what he do. I watched him do what he do. I was there when he did it. I was watching him. He was my favorite. He was my greatest player of all times in basketball. So, yeah. But once LeBron came on in 2003, since then, that's when I was really in my prime of watching basketball too, in 2003. See, when Jordan played, I was in my prime of playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? So I was heavy into it. But now that I'm not playing basketball, I'm sitting back watching the game full time, I've come to see that I have to give it up to LeBron, y'all. I got to give it up to LeBron for my best player ever. I got to give it to LeBron. Now, y'all comment down below on who y'all think the best player is. and we can have another topic discussion on that later on and shit when I go live and shit on my next episode. Episode 10, we going live. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We going live. We gonna open the whole. It's going down. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. So that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about basketball. Told y'all the top 2 teams in the East. Told y'all the top 2 teams in the West. Then I told y'all about the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who I fuck with. That's who I'm rolling with. And y'all favorite Golden State, you know, Steph Curry and them, the best 3-point shooter ever in the league. They ever played basketball. They 10-11 right now, but they coming though. Don't worry about that. Golden State gonna be there at the end. So that's my NBA report. So that's all I wanted to do on the NBA tip. Now we're gonna talk about the NFL. Gotta get the NFL in, y'all. Gotta get the NFL in, and gotta talk about the Washington Redskins, Washington Commanders, and the Dallas Cowboys. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboy fans out there, man. Y'all kicking ass out there, man. I gotta give it up when it's due. Y'all dogging shit out there. So I'm gonna give y'all the top standings in the National Football League right now. So, you know, the NFL, they go a little different. So I'm gonna give y'all the AFC East. I know it's the Dolphins. The Dolphins looking real good out there. I think they going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to go ahead and put it like that. The Dolphins going to the Super Bowl. They got that fast wide receiver, number 10. You can't catch him. He throwing it up there. He chasing it down. He catching it. He running in the end zone. They put up about 50 on the Commanders. You don't want to play with the Dolphins right now. Then you got, in the AFC North, you got the Ravens. The Ravens looking sweet too. They got that left-hand quarterback. You know he going to run. He going to throw. He going to do what he got to do. The Ravens got a little defense still holding on. So, yeah, it'll probably be the Ravens. I got to go. The Ravens looking sweet, too. And y'all already know the best team on that side is Kansas City. So, they the best in the AFC West. They the top of the AFC West, Kansas City. They 8-4. And then you got the Jaguars looking good. They 8-4. So, that's the AFC. And I'm telling you, I'm going with the Dolphins on the AFC, y'all. So, in the NFC, you got the Eagles on top of the NFC East. You got the Eagles on top. You know that. Cowboys real close. 10-2 Eagles. Cowboys 9-3. That's looking sweet. Then you got the NFC North. You got the Detroit Lions. Y'all, can y'all believe that? The Detroit Lions is 9-3, man. Out the 12 games, the Detroit Lions is 9-3. This is amazing, y'all. Y'all know the Lions been trash all our life, man. Y'all know that. So I'm proud of the Lions. But then you got the Falcons in the NFC South. The NFC South looking like some trash right now. The Falcons 6-6. The Buccaneers 5-7. The Falcons leading the NFC South at 6-6. They looking like some trash right now. So that's what I gotta say with the NFL report, sports report. You know what I'm talking about. So that's that with the sports report, man. And y'all like and subscribe and comment down below, man, and let me know who y'all think gonna win the Super Bowl this year, and who y'all think gonna win the NBA Finals this year. Cause it's basketball season and this month's going fast, man. It's about to be 2024, and you know once 2024 kick in, boom, it's the All-Star game, Pro Bowl, right after the Super Bowl, and then we're going into the springtime. So that's what it is. I wanted to talk to y'all about the sports report. So I'm out, man. I don't know what's up with Mike, man. Mike back at the sports report. He's still on the he's still in this thing with me, but he just ain't been through in a minute. He got a lot of things going on. So he's gonna be back though. But I wanna give a shout out to 2 restaurants today. I wanna give a shout out to the Deanwood Deli. Y'all go check them out. I'm posting them up right there. Shout out to my boy Ty, doing some big things over here. And he got another restaurant over Southeast, the MLK Deli. They together. So, yeah, y'all go check them out and eat good. And another spot is called the Provost. Post them right there. That's on Rhode Island Avenue. They got the good swordfish with the head on it and all that. So, you go check them out, too. There's 2 black-owned restaurants I told you about. One owned by a young black man and one owned by a young black woman. So, hey, let's eat good, And thanks for watching the podcast. And I'll see y'all next week. We're going live. Let's go.